walked in tonight and nothing's changed. Your shoes are still by the doorway, like you're coming back someday. The clock keeps ticking softly, but time just stands in this place. Your picture's on the table, the one from last July. I tell myself I'm stronger now, but I still don't know why. I move the couch, I change the paint, but everyone still knows your name. The house still feels like you, every room, every view. Your laughter in the hallway, your shadow in the blue. I try to make it mine again, but no matter what I do, the house still feels like you. Your coffee mug's still in the cabinet. I can't bring myself to move it yet. The silence gets so loud at night, I swear I hear your steps. I open windows wide, let the cold air come inside, but memories don't leave that easy, they just learn how to hide. I tell myself it's just a space, but love don't leave without a trace. The house still feels like you, in the quiet, in the truth. Every corner holds a piece of what we used to do. I can change the locks, the lights, even tear these walls in two, but the house still feels like you. Maybe someday it won't hurt this way, maybe someday I'll be okay, but tonight the house still feels like you, like you never really moved, like love is still here breathing in everything I lose. I'm learning how to let you go, but I'm not there yet, it's true. The house still feels like you, yeah. It still feels like you. Sunday morning, the light comes in too soon. Coffee's brewing in the kitchen, but it don't smell the same. Your side's cold beside me, and I still say your name. Sunlight hits the doorway where you used to stand. I reach across the mattress, but I just grab my hand. I thought I'd get used to this after all this time, but every quiet Sunday still pulls you back to mine. It's Sunday morning without you, no laughter in the room, no music from the radio, just silence in full bloom. I try to tell myself that I'll be fine somehow, but every Sunday morning I miss you now. I sit there at the table, 2 cups out of habit still. Your chair across from mine feels Sunday morning without you, and the house feels twice its size. Every memory echoes in the silence of my mind. I'm learning how to live alone, but it still feels so untrue. Every Sunday morning still belongs to you. Sunday morning without you. We had plans written in pencil, front porch in the summer light, rocking chairs and fireflies. We talked about forever like it was already ours. We picked out baby names, painted futures in our heads. Every little dream we made was a road we thought we'd tread. I never thought I'd stand alone in a story we both wrote. I thought we'd grow old together, silver hair and all, through every kind of weather. If ever we would fall, I held on to that picture like it was always true. I thought we'd grow together, me and you. We bought that old house downtown, said we'd fix it up in time. Funny how the cracks we missed were hiding in our lives. We laughed about our wrinkles that we someday proudly wear. Now I'm staring at your side and there's nobody there. I didn't see the distance grow between the words we didn't show. I thought we'd grow together, through the highs and lows, through the fights and through the tears, that everybody knows I never planned for goodbye, waking up alone. I thought we'd grow together in that house we called home. Maybe love was never meant to follow every plan. Maybe hearts can change their shape and slip right through your hands. I thought we'd grow old together, watching seasons change, counting every birthday candle, turning every page. But life had other answers that we never knew. I thought we'd grow together, just me and you. Yeah, I thought we would. You said forever, so We carved our names in memory, like time will let it stay. But love don't always disappear, it just fades away, like pictures left in sunlight, slowly losing tone. Not everything breaks at once, some things just let go. Didn't shatter overnight, it didn't scream or fight. Some promises fade slow, they don't shatter, they just go, piece by piece in quiet nights, in ways you barely know. You wake up one morning and you're standing there alone. Some promises fade slow. We stop saying I love you, like it was understood. Stopped asking how your day had been, like we once would. The silence grew between us, but we called it being tired. We thought it was just distance, not a dying fire. It wasn't one big moment, just little cracks that showed. Some promises fade slow, like footprints in the snow. You don't see them disappearing till there's nowhere left to go. No slam doors, no warning signs, no thunder, just the cold. Some promises fade slow. Maybe we were holding on to something already gone. Maybe love don't always leave with a final song. Some promises fade slow, even when you hope they won't, even when you say you'll try, and you swear you don't. You can fight for every word, but you can't control some promises fade slow. Yeah, some promises fade slow. There's a cup on the counter, faded blue with a crack on the side. It doesn't match anything anymore, but I can't bring myself to hide. Morning light through the window, dust dancing in the air. Funny how something so simple still feels like you're there. Used to wait before I did, put the kettle on low, say the world could wait a minute, let the sunrise move slow. We talk about forever, like it was in our hands, like love was something certain, like we'd always understand. Now the kitchen is quiet, no second chair pulled out, but Tried to pack it in a box with pictures and old cards. Told myself it didn't matter, told my heart to God, boy. But every time I wrapped it up, something pulled me back. Like letting go would mean admitting what we lack. It's not about the coffee or the way you took it sweet. It's the quiet kind of comfort that made this house complete. We grow up, we let things go, but some small pieces never do. I still keep your coffee mugs right where you left it by the sink, like you're coming back tomorrow, like we just need time to think. I know it's just a memory, just porcelain and dust, but every morning when I hold it, it still feels like us. Maybe love don't disappear, maybe it just changes shape, maybe it lives in little things we're too afraid to break. And if you walked in right now, I know just what to say. Some things don't need explaining, they never went away. I still keep your coffee mug, even though I know the truth. Some part of me is holding on to who we were to you. It's more than just a memory, more than what we lost. It's proof that once we had a love that time could never cross. Yeah, I still keep your coffee mug, not because I can't move on, but because some kinds of love still live when they are gone. There's a cup on the counter, faded blue in the light, and every single morning you're the first thing on my mind. I still keep the coffee mug. It was nothing, like we talk again next week, like love was just a season, like goodbye was easy. Your suitcase by the doorway, your keys left on the stand. We stood there in the silence, neither one could understand. We tried to sound so steady, like grown-ups always do, but there was something breaking between me and you. We both said we'll be fine, like hearts don't cross the line, no. But it wasn't just another goodbye, it wasn't just a tear in my eye, it wasn't just a moment we'd look back on someday. It wasn't just closing the door, it was losing what we were before. It wasn't just a simple word, it changed everything that night. No, it wasn't just another goodbye. I still hear the engine running as you pulled away too slow, like part of you was hoping I would ask you not to go. I almost wasn't just another goodbye. It wasn't just a last embrace. It was watching forever slip out of place. It wasn't just letting you go. It was losing the only home I know. It wasn't just a passing night. It still stays with me inside. No, it wasn't just another goodbye. Said it like it was nothing, but I still feel it every time. It wasn't just another goodbye. Started, no walls, no doubts, no scars. Just two kids chasing sunsets, counting shooting stars. Didn't overthink it, didn't plan the end. We just held on tight, like love would always win. We drive with all the windows down, radio turned up loud, singing like forever was something we figured out. We didn't know what we didn't know. We just let it flow. Back when love was easy, back when hearts were wild and free. We didn't need a reason, you were all I'd ever need. No fear of falling apart, no shadows in between. Yeah, we believed in always. Back when love was easy. Started keeping score, turning little differences into something more. The laughter got a little thin, the silence stayed too long. We were still together, but something felt wrong. We grew up, we changed somehow, but I still miss us now. Back when love was easy, back when hearts were wild and free. Shadows in between, yeah, we believed in always. Back when love was easy. Maybe love was always hard, we just couldn't see. Maybe it takes losing it to know what it could be. If I could go back just one night, before we let it slide, I'd hold you like the first time and never let it die. Back when love was easy, before we learned to doubt, before the little cracks turned into walking out. We were young and fearless, standing on a dream. Yeah, we believed in always. Back when love was easy. Just past midnight, the world slips in a blue. street lights through the curtain, and all I see is you. The TV's on but muted, like I don't need the sound. Your picture on the table, turned face down on the ground. I thought the night would hide it, the ache I try to fight. The memories get louder in the quiet of the night. When the day is gone, there's nowhere left to run, that's when it hits me. It's a silence after midnight, when the truth comes crashing in, when I can't escape the feeling of where we might have been. No noise to drown the echo, no light to make it right. It's just me and every word we never said, in the silence after midnight. Your sweater on the chair still, like you'll come back for it soon. I almost hear you whisper in the pale light of the moon. We said we needed distance, said space would make us strong, but space just makes it clearer. What we had is gone. When the dark is deep and the walls begin to close, that's when I know. It's a silence after midnight, when the truth comes crashing in, when I can't escape the feeling of where we might have been. No noise to drown the echo, no light to make it right. It's just me and every word we never said, in the silence after midnight. Maybe we were just afraid of what forever means. Maybe love's not fragile, maybe we were in between. If I could break this stillness, if I could cross that line, would you be on the other side, already saying goodbye? It's the silence after midnight, and I finally understand. It wasn't just the timing, it was slipping through our hands. No song left on the radio, no wrong and no more right, just the sound of my heart beating through the longest night. Yes, me and what we left behind, in the silence after midnight, in the silence after midnight. The clock moves past 1:30, and I'm still wide awake. listening to the silence we didn't know we'd make. We don't talk the way we used to. The space where words would be. Not angry, not broken, just quietly drifting. We held on through the hard days, through doubts we didn't name, through nights we said forever, like nothing would ever change. We weren't careless lovers, we didn't walk away. We fought for every heartbeat, we tried to make it stay. But sometimes love can slowly bend without either one intending it. Maybe we tried our best, maybe that's the truth. Maybe love can still fall short, even when it's real for you. We gave it all we had, we gave it every breath. Maybe it just wasn't meant, but maybe we tried our best. There's no one here to blame now, no villain in this story, just two hearts that wanted to hold on to the glory of who we were back then, before the cracks appeared, before the quiet distance turned into something feared. We did our part, we played our roles, but something slipped between control. Maybe we tried our best, maybe that's enough. Maybe love can still run dry, even when it starts with trust. We stood against the storm, we didn't fail the test. Maybe it just wasn't meant, but maybe we tried our best. If I see you years from now, I hope there's no regret, just a knowing in our eyes we didn't just forget. We gave it every chance, we gave it honest hearts. Sometimes even honest love still falls apart. Maybe we tried our best, maybe that's the piece, knowing we were brave enough not to leave too easily. We didn't turn away, we didn't second guess. Maybe it just wasn't meant, but maybe we tried our best. No bitterness, no blame, just memories we kept. Maybe quiet in this room tonight that wasn't here before. Your picture by the bedside, still leaning by the drawer. I never moved your jacket, still hanging by the door. Like part of me believes you're walking like before. The coffee's gone cold on the table, the TV's casting blue. Funny how the smallest things still bring me back to you. I tell myself I'm stronger now, that I'll be fine somehow. But when the sun goes down, the nights feel longer now. Every hour echoes loud, every shadow in the dark feels heavier somehow. I try to let you go, but memories come around. When the world falls quiet, the nights feel longer now. I drive the long way home sometimes, past streets we used to know. Like maybe time would rewind if I just went slow. I thought love was enough to carry through the years, but even steady hearts can slowly drown in fear. We didn't plan the ending, we didn't see it coming down, but here I am without you now. And the nights feel longer now, every silence has a sound, every empty space beside me still turns me around. I say I made my peace, but it still comes back somehow. When the lights go out, the nights feel longer now. Oh, maybe this is healing, maybe this is truth. Learning how to stand alone after loving you. Maybe time won't erase it, maybe it just softens the pain. But some loves leave a mark that forever can't contain. Yeah, the nights feel longer now, but I'm still breathing through, holding on to gratitude for every piece of you. It wasn't all a mistake, it wasn't just a vow. It was real and it was ours, even if it's over now, and the dark feels deeper somehow. The nights feel longer now. There's a quiet in this room tonight, but I'm finally letting go. The nights may feel longer now, but I survived the cold.